wherever you're viewing us from. So you're welcome once again. In case you are one of those that have been reaching out to us through our platforms and through our website, asking that you want to start mini importation business and you don't know where to begin from. Okay, today I'm going to be making a free tutorial for you guys. Okay, um before we start, I want to make some things clear. Mini importation business is a very vast topic. It's not something you can cover in one video. I've said this in several of my videos, so it's not something you can cover in one video. So the video is going to be coming in series. I'm tired of answering the question individually. A lot of you come and you ask questions. People, thousands, if I'm not mistaken, have asked the same question through our WhatsApp page and through our different online platforms. So today I want to answer the question using one video. Okay, so that you can always refer your friends that also need answer to this question. You are one of those that have been asking. You have 50,000 naira, you have 100,000 naira, you have 200, you have 1 million naira, you have 2 million naira, and then you want to start mini importation business and you don't know where to start from, you don't know how to start from. Okay, this video will address that. Today's video is not going to be practical. This is like an introduction to the mini importation business. So today won't be practical. We're going to do more of theoretical aspect of mini importation. Then in the next video, gradually we go into the practical aspects. If you scroll through the channel, you will see some other topics that the practical base, how to do certain things. But to start with, if you are starting newly, you are new to mini importation business, I will advise you to watch this video till the end. Okay, watch the video, jot points down if possible, and then if you have any question, ask it on the comment section. I'll be glad to answer it. So to start mini importation business from China, mini importation business is a very lucrative business. I must tell you, yes, it's a lucrative business because unfortunately Nigeria is not yet a production country. We are more of a consumer nation, and most African nations are consumer nation, and China is like the factory of the world. Okay, so everybody now is buying from China because these guys have gone so far. They have gone so far that even Europeans and Americans are finding it difficult to catch up. So for now, as a consuming nation, mini importation business is a very lucrative business you can venture into as a youth. Okay, it has made a lot of Nigerians millionaires. It has liberated a lot of families. I have to tell you the truth. So if you take it serious and you do the right things, make your right research, I'm telling you, you'll be so glad you started mini importation business. And I'll be glad to hold you by your hand and make sure you succeed. Okay, so you are at the right place. Every video I'm going to be releasing, I'm going to be giving everything out for free. There's nothing like paid costs. Okay, you are going to get everything, and you are getting this from someone who has been into this. I'm like the people that started importation, mini importation with the Chinese. Yes, I've been into this since 2013. So you can imagine that. Okay, so I know everything about it. I've been to China, everything. We are operating a business that help people too. So you can see that you are learning from an expert. So I'm going to give you everything you need, and any question you have, ask. I'm going to tell it all. Okay. So if you want to start mini position business from China, the first thing you need to do, you need to make your personal research. Don't just start mini partition business because everybody is starting mini partition business. No, you have to sit down, make your personal research. How do you make your personal research? You can make your personal research through your area. If you have decided to start mini partition business, you will have a product in mind. So what do you want to import from China? You cannot be selling everything. You have to have a niche. Okay. So you have to have what they know you for. Now, to know what to buy and what to sell, you need to make a research. Since you didn't learn trade, now you want to come into this business. So you need to make a research and know what people need, because you are bringing in what people Nigerians need to sell to them, add some margin to make profit. So don't bring in just anything or what your friends are telling you. No, you have to make a personal research. If you want to make your research, you can do physical research using your area. Around your area, what are the things? Maybe phone accessories, people need it, and where they buy it is very far. So now you can leverage on mini importation to bring some of those accessories from China and sell in your area at a cheaper price. So when they look that you are selling at the same price that the people selling in the big markets are selling, they wouldn't need to go to the big market to go and buy. They will come to your place and buy. Okay. So that is if you have a shop already in your street, in the market, in your school, anywhere. But if you don't have that, you can also start from online. You don't need a shop. Okay. Now, for you to also know what to buy online, you need to check what is trending on social media. You need to check what people are using. What is the thing that are trending? Okay. So when you make that research of what is trending, the need of the people, phone cases, hair, bags, shoe, whatever, fashion, just check what is trending. So you gather them, get the pictures, get their names, get the price people are selling, because you will need all this information. Okay. So make a personal research on the type of product or goods you want to start selling in Nigeria. Is this product selling in Nigeria? Is it something people really need that can sell fast? These are questions you need to ask yourself. Find out best price to sell it that will make people buy from you. You can get this by checking how much other people selling this product in Nigeria are selling. Okay. Now, after that, make sure you have another thing, another thing, very important thing. Another important aspect of mini importation is what your selling strategy. A lot of people, have seen a lot of people, sadly, start this mini importation and they crash out. They just fell and they quit. You know why they failed? They didn't make the proper research, okay? And they didn't have a selling strategy. In business, in trading business, the most vital aspect of it is the selling. How do you sell this thing you are bringing? You must have a sales strategy. What is your sales strategy? How do you want to sell? Do you have a physical shop on the street? Do you have a shop in the market? Do you have a shop in a popular mall? Or do you have a very strong online presence? Your social media handles, are they active? When you post things on your WhatsApp status, how do people respond? How many views do you get? These are the strategies you can use to say. If you used to have a large view when you post something on your status, then that means it's good, you are good to go. Okay. And when you post this in, how do people respond to it? Do people ask you, this is so? These are some ways you can, establish a sales strategy for your mini importation business. So you must have a sales strategy. What you are bringing, how do you want to sell it? If you don't know how to sell it, it's going to be a problem for you. You want to use your Facebook page, you want to run Facebook adverts. We're going to talk all that in details. That is in subsequent videos. Okay, this is just a beginning theoretical aspect of it. So you must have a sales strategy. You want to use your Facebook, you want to use your TikTok, very important. You want to use your Instagram, you want to use your Twitter page. That's X is okay. Okay, you want to use Telegram. All these you can even combine all of them, but you must have your strategy before you bring in something. Don't bring in item and start looking for how to sell it. No. First of all, develop a strategy. Research on the product, develop a strategy, then bring it in. Then you will succeed. Okay. Now that you have um, defined your sales strategy, the next thing you have to think about is how do you source these items from China? If you are just starting, I'm being frank with you. My name is Frank, and I'm going to be honest and frank with you. If you are just starting mini importation business, don't listen to anybody that is telling you go to China, go and buy direct from factory. No, please don't do that. It's a mistake. If you are just starting mini importation business, please start one step at a time. Don't waste your money going to China. Going to China might cost you 5 to 6 million naira. With your flight, your accommodation, visa fee, and everything. So spending that huge amount of money just to fly to China to go and buy, what are you buying? Have you been selling before? What are you bringing in? Do you have people that will buy it? No, you don't have all this. You need to build them gradually. So before you start thinking of going to China. And all those people that are telling you source directly from factories, no, 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 no. If you want to source directly from factory, there are steps. Either you go physically in China or you use sourcing agents. Okay, you use sourcing agents, and sourcing agent they will definitely ask you for a fee. It's not for free. You don't expect someone to move around China for you free or go to one place. No, you say the person go after I pay you. No, it's not done. Okay, so you must pay them the sourcing fee, and you must be ready to buy in large quantities. Now you are starting, you don't have buyers already waiting, nobody knows you, and you want to go and bring 100 or 1,000 pieces of a particular item. How? You are setting up yourself for failure. You need to build up your buyers, your buyers. You need to have a sales strategy. You need to have your fans or your buyers before you start talking of buying in large quantity. You need to have your supply chain, figured out, your sales plan before you start talking of buying a large one. Because factories, if you want to buy directly from factories, cannot buy 10, cannot buy 20. Most factories, they will even peg it at 500, 1,000 per product. So why do you want to start like that when you are just a beginner? That you don't even have a shop, you don't have a serious online presence or platform, social media handle. You want to rely on Facebook advert. I'm telling you, you can run the advert, and a lot of people are, how much, how do I get it, how much, how much? At the end, none of them will buy because they don't even know you, they don't trust you. They will tell you, bring it to my place. When you come, I will pay. And you end up maybe taking it, many of them, okay, when I get the money now, I will now order. At the end, you waste all your money. So you need to have your buyers. You need to have started small, grow gradually. Then you start talking of buying directly from factories and flying to China to buy in person. Okay, so these are some things that make people to fail in mini importation business. I'm telling you the truth. Don't make that mistake. Okay. And now, when you want to start mini importation, so you have to rely on Chinese wholesale websites. Yes, most of them are not factories. Most of the people you're going to see on CCA, they are not the factories. Most of the people you see on Alibaba, see on Made in China, .com, Taobao, they are not the factories. You might see factories very rare, but most of them, more than 90% of them are not factories. They are wholesalers. Some are retailers. Some are direct wholesalers from the factory. Some are retailers. Some are third party retailers. So it depends. So you need to calm down when you are making your sourcing for your product. You need to take your time, compare prices. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, you understand? You can find the best price that is close to factory price on 1688 or even Alibaba or made in China. But you need to take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Compare prices. Okay, have a price they are selling in mind. Check all your landing costs and see if that price is cool. You understand? So you, for this mini importation, if you are just starting newly, you have not done mini importation before, you are not into it, you are just starting. Forget about buying directly from factories. Forget about traveling to China. Start from buying from online so that you will minimize your expenditure. So that most of your money, capital will go into procurement of products and maybe advert for selling. Because if you waste all your money trying to source in large quantity, when you don't have the people that will buy from you, the product or the goods you are bringing in might end up spoiling in your hand. That's the truth. So if it's products that have expiry date or that can, so they might end up spoiling your hand. So you need to start small, gradually. You build up your profit, you build up your buyers list. Then you can scale up from buying from factory, then travel to China, just like that. That's how many people started. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. So after you have found a good product on 1688, how do you then buy it and bring it down to Nigeria? This is where your shipping agents come in. Yeah. I've been a manager of one of the biggest and one of the most successful and robust all-in-one logistics platform in Nigeria that have been helping people from China, bringing from China to Nigeria and from Turkey to Nigeria. So if you need that service, you can always ask. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about today. But if in case you need that, there are so many sourcing. There are so many shipping agents you can use. A lot of them. I'll also make a list of that in another video. I'll make a list of good and reputable shipping agents you can use. Then I'll tell you their cons and their pros. Okay, so you make your choice. Now, you need a shipping agent to help you to receive the product from your Chinese supplier. and then ship it down to Nigeria. Then you go and pick up from their office or their warehouse. That is where they come in. Okay, they can also help you. Some of them can also help you to buy, but most don't help to buy. But some of them can help you to buy. When they help you to buy, but you can buy it on your own. When we start the practical, I will show you how you can also buy on your own. You can do that. Okay, believe it, you can do it. I will show you. But if you also want to use agents to help you to buy, that's it. Also, okay, we also do that. Or you can do it on your own. But there are a lot of agents that can help you, but you can do it on your own. So now, after you have decided, you must have your shipping agent. You must have your shipping agent. Then your shipping agent is the one that will give you their address in China. That their address in China, you use it as your shipping or delivery address on your 688 account when you register your 688 account. So from when you now place your order, the sellers on 688 will deliver that your goods to your shipping agent's address. Then you collect the tracking number. You also tell them to, I will tell you all this when we start talking about the practical aspect. You will tell them to write your name and your Nigerian phone number on the package. After the package, you write you bought a shoe. After they wrap the whole shoe, 10 shoe in a carton or however they package it, they should write your name and your Nigerian phone number on the box before they deliver to your agent, and they will give you tracking number. That tracking number is what you use to track to know where your goods have been delivered to your shipping agent in China. And in case he forgot to write your name, with that tracking number, you can prove to your shipping agent that this package delivered to them belongs to you. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so there's no big thing about it there. Then let's talk about the financial aspect of mini importation business. Now I know a lot of people have asked, how much do I need to start mini importation business? Because of today's exchange rate, and a lot of factors, you understand. I would tell you, if you want to start a successful mini importation business, at least starting small, you should have at least 2 to 300,000 naira, depending on the kind of product you want to start. If you're starting with fashion, let's say women handbags, um, shoes, then 300,000 should be okay to start small. 500,000 is also fine. 1 million, very okay. Then, if you are buying jewelry, if that's what you want to do, jewelry like chain, earring, all those kind of thing, rings, even 150,000 is okay. If that is what you want to start with, you want to do women underwears, 150,000 is also okay. Innerwears, bras, panties, and stuff like that. All those women accessories, underwears. 150,000 should be able to start it for you. So if you are one of those that have been asking that question, I think I have answered the question. In order not to make this video to be too long, I will end today's video on this note. Thank you for coming and thank you for stopping by to view. I encourage you to make sure you're following this channel because we will be releasing a lot of videos that will help you. Instead of paying for a course, you can watch them for free, learn a lot of things, ask questions, and get answers. Thank you. I remain your humble coach and your wealth empowerment coach, Frank Anok. Bye. See you next time.